Kısa bir videomuz var. Videodan sonra demomuza başlayacağız. İngiltere Büyükelçiliği Sayın Jill Morris'in destekleri İngiltere'den Londra Profesörü'nden Evrim ve ekibi tarafından ve ayrıca Geri ile beraber Iraz ve Ahmet'le yaklaşık 6 aydır yaptığımız çalışmalar sonucunda otelimizde İngiliz yemekleri, Michelin İngiliz yemekleri haftası yapıyoruz. Bugün İngiltere Büyükelçiliği'nde Michelin Şef sinekleriyle viski cin teslim. Yarın çarşamba ve perşembe günde Michelin denir yapıyoruz. Gerçekten Ankara'daki misafirlerimize güzel Michelin yemekler sunmayı arzu ediyoruz. Benden sonra Sayın Genel Müdürümüz Cemal Hoşgül kısa bir açık konuşması yapacak. Ardından Geri İngiltere Büyükelçiliği'nden kısa bir konuşma yapıp Evrim kendisini anlatıp ufak bir de demo yapacak. Kendisini teşekkür ederim.
Hoş geldiniz. Ankara Hilton'su olarak Britanya'nın yenilikçi Türk misafirperverliğiyle harmanlayan bu eşsiz füzyon mutfağı etkinliği için Michelin Yıldızlı Britanyalı şef Adam Handli ile çalışmaktan son derece mutluyuz. Ankara'nın merkezinde gerçekleştirilecek olan bu etkinlik hem lüks hem de çevre bilincine sahip bir deneyim sunan Şef Handling sayesinde sıfır atık konusundaki hassasiyetimiz, çalışmalarımız tüm yönlerini etkiliyor, çalışmalarımızın tüm yönlerini etkiliyor ve sorumluluk sahibi hizmet anlayışını yayma çabalarımıza birebir örtüşüyor. Bu etkinliğin bizler açısından özellikle bu kadar önemli olması Hilton'un da sıfır atık konusundaki duyarlılığı ve yıllardır devam eden sürdürülebilirlik çalışmalarıyla paralel olması, Adam ve arkadaşlarının yaptığı çalışmaların da bizim düşüncelerimizle örtüşmesi bizim için çok önemli. Ankara Hilton'sa ekibi olarak Birleşik Krallık Büyükelçiliği, Şef Adam Handli ve değerli ekibiyle işbirliği imkanı bulmaktan onur duyuyoruz. Bundan sonraki dönemde de otelimizde bu tarz gurme ve sürdürülebilirlik konulu yemek çalışmalarımız olacak. Bu onların herhalde en önemlisi ve birincisi. O yüzden elçiliğimize çok teşekkür ediyoruz. Böyle bir ortaklıkla bizi tercih ettikleri için. Şimdi sözü geriye bırakmak istiyorum.
From the British Embassy. Before I start, can I check? Would you prefer translation into Turkish? You would. But you just understood that. So, the British Embassy is proud to partner with the Hilton Ankara and with Pegasus Airlines and with the Great Campaign, which is a campaign run by the British government across the world. The Great Campaign aims to bring to the world what we believe makes the United Kingdom such a very special. Turkey, one of the things we're very proud of in the United Kingdom is our culinary scene, our food culture. So we've brought to Turkey this week Adam Handli, MBE, who will demonstrate to us his ethos of sustainable British luxury cuisine. He will tell us about his ethos of using every single aspect of a product. And he will also talk about his passion for using quality British produce from across the United Kingdom. And Adam and I share a passion for bringing that story to the global stage. We want to demonstrate and change perceptions of the UK as a centre of excellence.
Çabamız var, bunu göstermeye çabamız var.
And at the risk of embarrassing him as he stood in the room, Adam Handling became a great ambassador in 2022. He was awarded his first of what I'm sure will be many Michelin stars in January 2022, and he was awarded the Member of the British Empire by His Majesty the King in the New Year's Honours List in 2024. So, distinguished guests, please welcome Adam Handling.
Speak to everyone and everything gets translated, so if I go too fast, let me know and I'll slow down. My style of food is to make people's perception of British food think it's different, it's changed. No longer is Britain famous for fish and chips and roast beef. amazing as they are, but there's a lot more other things that how I cook is about utilising everything and only anything from the UK, which is how we used to think. And a lot of countries around the world do this, but Britain is slightly far behind the rest of the world. And when I say that, I mean things like vanilla. The whole world uses vanilla, but only a small percentage of the world produce vanilla. But Britain's got wonderful things you can forage called meadowsweet. So I have some here. So we utilise what we can find to represent the flavours of around the world, but only using stuff that's what I love to do is I like to use it all. So nothing goes in the bin. So within inside of my group, as you can see, I have a few places. We turn everything that the first line of a recycled sign into food, into dishes in the restaurant. The second line is small things. So we don't say canapes, we say snacks because we're British. The final line to make that recycled circle is alcohol. So anything from the kitchen we can't turn into food, we then turn into small snacks. Anything we turn into alcohol. So we have an ecosystem to utilise every product. The easy job. All we do is cook. The farmers, the people that go out fishing, the foragers, they have all the hard work. So the respect to give to them is to use it all and make sure nothing is wasted. And also for an educational part. So within inside of my operations, I live by inspiration, motivation, education. And if you do that within inside of your operations, the food sings for itself. People develop. Because how would you describe sustainability? That one word that you can use to describe sustainability, what would you say?
Benim için yarın kelimesi bunu ifade ediyor. Sürdürülebilirliği ifade ediyor.
And that comes down to the education inside of businesses. You know, the way that I teach my 225 other staff that runs my restaurant groups, the way that we educate consumers, so the way that we cook and we can create through guests eating our food in a non-pushy way. It's forced, it's forgotten. My way of using everything is not to ferment it and serve it a year later. It's to use waste immediately. So to make it look pretty, and there's a restaurant up there called Ugly Butterfly, and the reason why it's called there is the whole building is built on sustainability. There is no such thing as an ugly butterfly. There is no such thing as waste. That word needs to be changed in our mind to something quite beautiful, because perception is whatever you make. It's a little taste, because it's better to taste than for me to speak and you not really get an exciting thing. Now a trifle is British as you come, but only to use things from the UK, such as no vanilla, meadowsweet, the strawberry, obviously these ones aren't because we're not in Britain, and things like that. To use vegetables for natural sweetness instead of sugar, so artichokes. To use unripened grapes instead of lemon, the black part, so the grapes. But to enhance everything that can taste of a British humble little dish. But so, for me to work with grape, to go around the world and tell people and shake that flag that Britain is changing in terms of the way it's thinking about food, but doing it in a very simple way. Nothing too out of the ordinary. It's not creating the wheel, it's respecting the ingredient. It's respecting the phenomenal suppliers, because the artisan suppliers that are out there now are going really good. And well, for me, it's really great to use everything. So instead of showing you how to cook, letting you taste something, you get an insight into my crazy mind, and then anything you want to know, just ask me.